Okay, welcome to the site. I'm going to go over version 1.4.0 for order flow bars. It's on the website. It's available for download, so go ahead and download it. If you have any problems installing it, just go ahead and go to Tools, remove NinjaScript Assembly, and go ahead and choose order flow bars, and then remove it, and then restart NinjaTrader. There's a little note up here that helps you in the main window if you have problems with any versions that you're trying to install. But download version 1.4.0. It is available. And let's go over what I changed. So right here in Ticker, you'll see NQ's U6 I have right here. Now, when you check this micro right here, when you click this on, you can type in the micro that you want to trade. Right now, you have to manually type it in because there's micros are not just, just dash M for some of them. So you have to manually type it in. But mostly for the CME, they're just M. And most people just trade gold, ES, and NASDAQ. And some, there are crude oil traders as well. So M is usually the default, but I just wanted to go ahead and have it so people have to manually type it in. We can change that later in the future. So what this does, when you click on micro, you want to be on the NQU6. You want to be on like the mini chart, but yet you might want to trade micros. And that is the best way to do it for like the ES and the NASDAQ, especially for the NASDAQ. When the volatility gets high, you might not want to trade a mini. You want to trade maybe a handful of micros or 2 to 3 micros or things. So this is the way that you can do it. Now, when you do this and you click on, let's say you click on Chart Trader here. I'm on a Sim 101. Let's say you click Chart Trader and you click the hotkey. When you click Shift B to buy, it's going to go ahead and buy it, but it's not going to show up on the chart. Okay, it's going to show up down in your panel, in your NinjaTrader main window, in your accounts and your orders and your positions. It's going to show up there. Okay, so in the future, I'll look into getting the micros charted on the mini chart when you are trading the micros. But for now, you can go ahead and start using this. And this will help you out if you don't want to trade minis, but you want to look at, if you don't want to trade minis and you want to trade micros, you can look at the mini chart and then trade the micros. Okay. So the next thing that I added was a 5-second chart. Right here, 5-second chart. Right now, we're looking at a 10-second chart. Okay, but I added a 5-second chart. Let's look at a 5-second chart. I added the 5-second chart, and the reason I added that is because there's a strategy that I am using, and you saw it if you watched me live today in the morning. You saw me use the 5-second chart with the 1 minute. Okay, there's a reason why I'm doing that, because there are some double stacked imbalances that you can get in pretty quickly. Like this one is an overnight one, but you could have made like a $1.50, or if you held it all the way down here, like $500. But that right there is a 5-second chart. So I added a 5-second chart, and on the settings, there is something here that I have added in the settings. When you scroll down to stacked imbalance area, the imbalance ratio, I usually have it set to 4 when I'm trading NASDAQ, and the level is set to 2. When you have this checked right here, this is checked, show 2+ zones. That is only going to show you 2+ zones like this right here. This is a sell, 2+ sell zone. If you uncheck this, it's going to show you 1 zone, 2 zones. It's going to show you, like right here, we had 1 buy zone. Okay. 1 buy zone right here. Now, there's a strategy that I'm using where I'm only entering when there are 2 stacked imbalance zones on a bar. And that's even on a 5-second bar, but I tick merge it to 4 so I can get that data. So if I go show 2+ zones only, then as you can see, that one went away. It's only showing 2+ zones. This will work on all the time frames. It'll work on range bars, tick bars, 5 second, 10 second, 30 second, minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. It's going to work on all of them. Okay. If we go to like a 10-second chart, if we look at a 10-second chart, as you can see here, it shows up pretty nicely on a 10-second chart. Shows up pretty nicely. This is a new strategy that I have back tested, and it works pretty good. You're not going to get as many trades, but you're going to get high quality trades. Like this trade right here, if you would have taken this on overnight and you got down in this area, it would have been like a $500 trade. So that is what I have added, the show 2+ zones only. When you have that checked, it's only going to show these 2+ zones. Now, I want to give an update on the Auto Trader. I have been working on the Auto Trader. I have streamed the Auto Trader, but there are some legality issues that I have to research right now because the way that it is set up, because people are not putting in their own parameters. I have it hard coded in there, and I'm thinking if I read it correctly, that is not good. You have to have a certain type of license and things like that. So I need to look into it, the legalities of it a little bit more. If I can have the Auto Trader and not have to worry about the SEC or any of them alphabet government agencies coming after me, then I will go ahead and add it with the parameters. Okay. And then you'll have to put in your own parameters, which I can show you the ones that I use. And then we can go from there. Let me take a look into that, and then we'll go ahead and add the Auto Trader. But the Auto Trader is working pretty decent. Okay. And if you go into settings, you will see it there, but it's not going to work right now. It's going to be Auto Trader mode. This is not going to work for you right now. There is no Auto Trader. I still have to look and do some research on the legalities of this. But as far as auto, that's going to be a full automatic entry plus stops. Okay. It's going to trail up the stops. It's going to be full auto mode, algorithmic trading. Hybrid, it's going to be like an auto entries, but you have to manually put your stops in. I was doing that this afternoon. Made some pretty decent trades once I jumped off stream. So that is kind of like a hybrid. It will automatically get you into the trade, but you have to manually manage the trade. And then self is just full on manual trading, to be honest. And then, of course, the break even offset, all of that was there. So I just wanted you to go over the updates, and also make sure you go ahead and download the free trial for 7 days. Try it out. If you have any questions, or you can't get something working, just go ahead and shoot me an email. I'm going to be on stream a lot for the next couple weeks. So catch me live on stream, and we can get you all straightened out if you have any issues. That's all I have. Version 1.4.0 is out. I'll talk to you later. Tomorrow morning, live stream, 9:15.